Massachusetts school driver charged with kidnapping students, allegedly disabled cameras.
Police say 54-year-old Redi Gace of Worcester worked with a transportation company contracted with Grafton Public Schools. Police say a parent sounded the alarm just 2 days before Christmas after her nonverbal 5-year-old son was dropped off a half hour late. The transportation company tried reviewing the bus's cameras, but police say the interior school bus camera was not operational and the front-facing camera was covered. The bus's GPS tracking system was working, and authorities claim it showed Gace pull down Abbey Road. It's a half-developed cul-de-sac where he parked for more than 20 minutes.
So we don't know what he was doing or why he was doing it. No video, no audio. Then to find out that he deviated from his route prior to this particular incident is negligence. It's opening a door for something potentially terrible to happen. Clearly the guy's a wacko. If he'll stop somewhere off the beaten path, I don't care if it's to smoke a cigarette, make a phone call, or just steal extra time on the pay clock. They shouldn't have given him a chance to teach them the same lesson twice. A Grafton, Massachusetts school bus driver was arrested and charged with kidnapping and reckless endangerment of a child Tuesday night. The driver, 54-year-old Redi Gace of Worcester, allegedly deviated from his route with students in the vehicle and made unauthorized stops, according to Grafton School Superintendent James Cummings. According to court paperwork, Gace blocked or turned off his bus's cameras on 2 different occasions in December. In both cases, he had 1 child on board, and while the cameras were disabled, he allegedly took that child to a road that was not on his route.
Police say there is audio of that 5-year-old boy crying, but the sound goes out 10 minutes after the bus was turned off.
We are in shock and kind of disturbed with the news.
Neighbors who live around Abbey Road are deeply concerned as police learned it not only happened to 1 student, but 2. Authorities discovered another incident while combing through weeks of GPS data, alleging Gace took a 3-year-old girl down Abbey Road a few days earlier for no explained or legitimate reason. Evidence suggested Gace first tampered with the bus cameras weeks prior.
When those cameras go dark for any reason, a bell, a notification, something should ring at the school, the bus company, and the police department. The first instance of him tampering with the cameras, they should have bounced his ass out of there. Now, if you're the school and bus company, you're out here looking goofy, you have to answer a lot of questions from a lack of being more proactive. The blanket statement is always, we care about the safety of the kids, when in all actuality, the first time should have been his last time. Get him the hell out of there. This isn't some crappy DoorDash driver that has to pull over to blow into his interlock device. These are people's children that you're allowing him to take liberties with. The alleged victims are a 5-year-old boy who is nonverbal and a 3-year-old girl. This is infuriating. Police say a parent sounded the alarm just 2 days before Christmas after her son was dropped off a half hour late. Can you imagine that parent going through it, wondering what happened to her child? The bus company, AA Transportation, said it investigated the complaint, shared the results with the school and police, and asked police to investigate it further, but no firings, no suspensions, no disciplinary action was on file. The company tried reviewing the bus's cameras, but police say the interior bus camera was not operational and the front-facing camera was covered. The bus's GPS tracking system was working, the one thing on the bus that does work, and authorities claim it showed Gace pull down Abbey Road, a half-developed cul-de-sac, and park for more than 20 minutes. I was thinking maybe it's a medication thing, maybe he has some type of medical condition, but he would have said something. Police say there is audio of the boy crying, but the sound goes out 10 minutes after the bus was turned off. That's terrifying for the parents and for that little boy that's experiencing this firsthand. Police discovered another incident while combing through weeks of GPS data. They allege Gace took a 3-year-old down Abbey Road a few days earlier for no explained or legitimate reason. Evidence suggested Gace first tampered with the cameras weeks prior. I think it would have been different if he phoned ahead and said something like power lines are down on the street, car accident, I'm going to take Avenue B instead of Avenue A. That's different. That's communication. But he's just pulling over and going dark for 20, 30 minutes. Anything can happen. Anything could have happened. We don't know. There should really be zero tolerance for that. Gace was employed by AA Transportation. He was not assigned to general student transportation route. So the best way I describe that is he's a floater. He's a fill-in. He's a utility guy. He's an as-needed guy by situation, according to police. He's been charged with 2 counts of kidnapping, reckless endangerment of a child under 18. So much for that background check that you tried to hide behind as an excuse for why you didn't get rid of him in the first place, misleading a police investigation and tampering with evidence. The investigation is ongoing and additional charges may be forthcoming. Oh, please do. Grafton police said Gace was arraigned in Westboro District Court on Wednesday and is being held on $50,000 bail. If he posts bail, he will be placed on house arrest with GPS monitoring. If he doesn't tinker that and turn that off too, right? We're in direct communication with the families impacted and are offering support and resources as needed. Cummings said in a statement, we are working closely with the Grafton Police Department and AA Transportation. Families with specific questions are encouraged to contact the Grafton Police Department. In a statement, AA Transportation said the driver passed state and federal background checks. That doesn't mean anything. A lot of serial killers didn't have a record until you caught them being serial killers, and was certified by the Massachusetts RMV School Bus Division. Of course, I love to hear your thoughts on this. I love to hear your opinions on this. Background checks be damned. I think that's a piss poor excuse to try to cover your ass. He could have been a horrible person that just wasn't caught being horrible yet. Past results don't always guarantee future performance.